Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I apologize for my little hiatus. I know it's been quite some time since I've done a video like this, or really uploaded a full-length video on YouTube at all. It's been a while. I appreciate you guys for sticking around, man. It's that means a lot to me. I needed a little bit of break from YouTube, I feel like. You know, just every now and again you need a break. I think this is the longest break I've actually ever taken. Yeah, everything's all well. I'm doing good. On Monday afternoon, I had a hernia surgery. So I'm off from work the rest of the week. I had a hernia, man, and it was just for like 2 years. And it started to get pretty bad and big here in the last few months. So yeah, I got that taken care of. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I didn't want to deal with it all summer. And so, yeah, I'm a little swollen and sore down there. But man, it's been just a few days. But I can like walk around. It doesn't like throbbing pain. They did a really good job for like cutting me open and like stuffing my intestine back in my stomach or whatever they do. And then like put the mesh and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just a little black and blue and swollen, but all is good. Part of the reason why I've wanted to take a break from YouTube is I've been really focused on work lately. And I felt like in the past, to be like completely transparent with you guys, in like the last month or so, maybe like less than that, maybe about 3 weeks, I started to realize that I was too focused on work. And I think it was starting to backfire. I don't think anybody else notices this, and now everybody watching at work is gonna know, but I felt like I wasn't, man, I don't know. They always tell me I'm doing a good job and stuff, but I'm like, this ain't it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like I can do much better. I don't think I can do that unless I do this. And I have not been doing this. And I've been, I don't know, man. I just been in this weird, like, come home and, like, just not do anything. Like, I used to come home and go right to recording and upload videos and stuff like that. And I just don't do that anymore. Maybe I've just been getting lazy. I had to take a step back and take a break from YouTube. I had this little break here from work as well, and I'm like reevaluating everything, and I'm gonna just hit the ground running here on Monday morning. But in any case, the podcast format type of videos are gonna come back, and I'll probably start doing them within the week here. I have tons and tons of ideas to talk about, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. We're gonna just do it on YouTube. I'm not gonna upload on Spotify and stuff like that just yet. It's just going to be just like a YouTube interaction. And yeah, so like part of that though, I do want to kind of explain like where my thinking is, because I do like to do the moto vlogs and I know you guys like watching them, but to ride a motorcycle of this caliber around Austin, Texas, with traffic the way it is, and then like the way I ride like an animal. You know, I do extreme shit on motorcycles, so it's not like, you know, something where you can like talk in the video. It's really hard. And I think it's a lot of reason why like you don't see Yaminoob or Monosity or like any of these other like Do It With Dan. All those guys you used to watch that used to do moto vlogs all the time, even Blondie. Like nobody really does it anymore. There might be like a few guys, but man, I don't know. It's just really hard, I feel like. It's hard to talk on the mic, pay attention to the road, and do all the things. And you're always running out of breath. So it's just difficult, but there still is going to be motorcycle content. That's not going anywhere. I am due for a new bike soon. I'm getting ready to pay this thing off. I'm going to get a new bike probably next summer, and you guys will know what that is when I get it. But yeah, lipstick's doing great. I'm still not getting rid of lipstick, by the way. The V2 is an amazing machine, and I'm going to just set it up for the track. So my next bike, though, is going to be really nice. Really, really nice. So that's what's happening with the bike. The bike is actually down right now as well because I need tires. I smoked the tires. The last ride we went on, man, I just smoked the freaking tires. was nothing. Bike has a new Dyson engines tune, and the flash tune that I put on this bike is so good. If you have a V2 and you're putting any kind of exhaust modification on it, I highly recommend you get the Dyson engines tune. I sent it back, but I had the Bren tune box. Like, I was ready to put the Bren tune on the bike, but my boy from Arizona, I think his name's Rob. It's like RGT Motorsports. When I actually do the video of the Dyson engines, I'll leave their content below as well in Instagram and everything. You can check them out and his Instagram. But he has a V2 as well, and it's all carbon fiber black. This bike is so sick. And he's got the Dyson engines tune, the same exact exhaust, and he kind of talked me into it. And the thing about Dyson engines is they don't just tune every bike. They only tune Ducati. And so it's a really good company. Looked on their like forums, you can't find a single thing bad about Dyson engines. They're so good. And this bike runs. This bike is a freaking beast. I mean, it is so much fun now. It's so smooth. Everything is dialed in. It's starting to break into the tune too as well. But I cooked the tires. So that's the deal with Lipstick right now, my baby. She's just hanging out. And yeah, I have a load of content too. Like, I have the full Cybertruck video. It's not a review because as a Tesla employee on the Cybertruck line, it's a breach of my NDA to do like a review. I wouldn't be able to do a review without breaching the NDA. Let me just say that. It just wouldn't be a good look at all anyway, even if it wasn't a breach of the NDA. It just I would look silly. Like, why would you review, you work at the truck? Like, it just wouldn't make sense. It's more just like an experience of my first experience in the truck. Cause yes, I work on the Cybertruck line, but I've never been in one. I've never sat in one. I've never driven one. I just know how it's built from the ground up, from the inside out. I know every single part and piece on the truck. And but I have no idea what it feels like to sit in one. Well, I do now, but at the time I didn't. And I'm like, was really excited. So I rented my friend's Cybertruck Beast. So it's the $100,000 tri-motor Beast, and it is incredible. That truck is, like I said, the Cybertruck is next gen, right? It's a next gen vehicle. There's nothing close on the road to it. So much more advanced than every single car on the road. It's just incredible. Like, for me, the only thing that was hard to get used to on Cybertruck was the big blind spots in the front, from the way the windshield is and the way it like dips down. So it has these big blind spots, but it doesn't even matter. The big, huge 3D screen shows you everything all around you. There's cameras. It's just insane. It's so good. And not to mention, the truck, like, I was like, my biggest thing was like, all right, I'm gonna get in this thing. It's got so much technology. The steering wheel's not even connected. There's no steering. It's a drive-by-wire steering, so there's no actual connection to the steering, to the front wheels at all, or the rear wheels. Like, it's got rear wheel steering. There's no direct connection, right? It's all sensors. So I was thinking, you're not gonna really be able to feel the road. Like, as somebody who rides motorcycles and gets a real good feel for the road, I've been in some really fast cars. I've driven supercars, Lamborghinis, McLarens, Lotuses, Jaguars, Aston Martins. I've driven basically a lot of supercars in my time, and exotic cars, sports cars. I've had a S1000, which is a very driver car. It was so incredible, the driving experience. And that was my biggest fear. I was like, you're gonna, so much technology, you're just gonna feel like you're driving a spaceship. No, I took it down all of the roads we take the bikes on, like Lime Creek Road, 2222. I took it down 1431, and I even took it down the road with the dam. I can never remember the name of the road, but it's got the huge dam and lots of nice curves, and oh, man, it was just so good. And when you put it in beast mode, the thing is like a rocket ship. I mean, I could not believe how fast this thing is. 0 to 70 in like 3 seconds, it felt like. It's just so fast. So fast. Yeah, the battery lasted pretty long too. It was pretty impressive. I was very impressed with the Cybertruck. And I do want one, but as much as I want that new Model 3, boy, that thing is sharp. That thing is sharp. The new Model 3 is a really good looking car. And it's all improved and advanced and everything. And then we also have the Model Y that's a redesign coming out that nobody knows what it looks like yet. So I'm really looking forward to see what that looks like, because that might be something I might be interested in. I'm looking for a way to get out of my Accord so I can get in a Tesla. So hopefully I can be able to come up with a way to do that. But right now I'm stuck in my Honda, and it is what it is. But in any case, I have that content, guys. And yeah, I was just kind of thinking, man, like I needed a break. I needed to step back. I need to reevaluate, and I need to be able to have a work. But I think the reason why I was so successful on YouTube and at work all these years is because I always had a really good outside work and work dynamic with myself. Like I always was able to put work here and put YouTube here. And now I feel like they're kind of like all mixed and intertwined, and it's all weird, and I don't really know what's going on. So I step back, man. I'm just like, I need to stop. I just need to stop everything, take a little break from work, get the surgery, do what I got to do, and figure out what the hell I want to do it myself here with the YouTube channel. Because I know I'm going to be successful at Tesla. I just got to go to work and kill it, and I'll be fine. And my personal evaluation on myself, because of the injury that I've been dealing with, and I have not been 100% at work, it's more like 80% will, because by 2 o'clock, I'm like, I don't even want to move, man. Like, it's like throbbing in pain. So I'm really excited to be able to function fully again. Anyways, I'm really excited to get back into the gym, because like I was trying to get my legs bigger, and my legs are probably pretty good now, but I was trying to get jacked, right? And man, I couldn't do shit. I'm like buying a couple squats, and this thing's killing me. So I'm like, this sucks. So I got it done, and it's all good. And yeah, so that's where we are. I hope that we can start doing this again shortly and get back into the podcast format. I have, like I said, a bunch of ideas, and I'm kind of making this video to gauge where you guys are with that. And like, if you guys, I know some of you guys like to actually just like listen to me talk. And so I'm excited for that. I'm actually probably tomorrow going to do the first one. So if you guys are interested, you'll see me tomorrow in the next video. And it's going to be a podcast kind of video. I know you guys always enjoyed these type of videos where you can just like listen to me talk about life stuff or whatever, or bikes or whatever I'm talking about. So I put together like a whole list. I used my AI, ChatGPT, to turn my podcast idea into an actual show and talking points. And that was one thing that I was really missing, because I really suck at it. So I use AI for that now. But yeah, it's actually going to work out pretty well. So we'll see how it works. I'm kind of going to gauge your guys' reaction and see what you guys say in the comments, and how this video does too as well. This is just like more like an update on me, and I guess the channel. Like, it's not going anywhere. I needed to take a break, guys. It just was too overwhelming, and you know how it is. Life gets you sometimes. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Peace.